EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, present golf's oldest major and the final major championship of the year. Today, live second round coverage of the Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Aaron Wise is your leader. He's currently at 5 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play. So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, there's not a lot in this overall. I've had a look and concluded there's not much to it. Slightly down the hill, no real movement.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Moving now to the 411-yard par 4 second, featuring the first of the old course's double greens. Has to work a little left off the tee to avoid gorse and bunkers on the right. The ideal spot is just to the right of Cheeks Bunker.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Second shot for him now at the second.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
This from about 10 feet. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, talk about the strategy off the tee here at the third.
You can drive the ball pretty close to this green, Richard, shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
Well, look out. That is way right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Okay, that's acceptable there. That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he moves it to 2 under par. You might be asking, why have so many of golf's greatest course architects drawn from the old course? Well, here's a good example. It's about the options, a couple of ways to get after a hole. You can take a risk and you would be rewarded by going toward that narrow valley on the right. But there's always a price to pay. Safer play is to go for the plateau on the left. Again, all about options at the old course. All right, in the fairway.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Hole number 5 of the first par 5 we've seen today. This fairway looks like it narrows quite a bit, Frank. Are you thinking eagle when you step up onto the tee?
Well, you could, especially if you've got a little bit of breeze behind you, but it's quite wide in the driving area with the exception of those 3 bunkers on the right that just sort of pop out. But If you can get it past those, this par 5, very reachable.
Oh no, lost that one dead right. Oh, and that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. 2 super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
Had it right in the heart and just didn't hit it. Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to stay 2 back. Now to the 374-yard par 4 6th. Another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just be very careful of the wind conditions here because that'll affect the strategy off the tee. But bunkers left and right to be avoided.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this. This one gonna really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. And he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. Over the ball here at the 7th. Frank, if you had to script the game plan here, what would it look like?
You could drive this pretty close to the green. This is a green that's shared with the 11th, the par 3. And so you won't see that tee shot finish, but you can actually drive very, very close to a bunker called the Shell, which is the one that protects the par 3 11th.
Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain one shot back. Now to the par 3-8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, that's a good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Rounding out the opening 9 here at St. Andrews. And Frank, this par 4 features a couple of fairway bunkers that players will have to contend with.
Yeah, this hole is a fun hole when you first stand on that tee and look at it. You see those bunkers smack bang in the middle of the fairway. The last bunker there in the middle is called the end hole. This hole is called the end. But this green, too, is so flat, very, very difficult to read. But if you get there, pull the head cover off the driver. Remember, this is the only chance you get to play the old course.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. A 6-footer now for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 10th, named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4, in 1. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Now to the par 3 11th. And Frank, what's the key here?
Well, this green is slightly elevated. Huge false front, sort of left and right of that Strath bunker. And of course that bunker on the hill, well, should I say that bunker on the left is called Hill. That's the famous bunker where Bobby Jones couldn't get out of it many years ago and actually ripped up his scorecard. So a good tee shot here, just find that right level where the flag is.
Okay, that's a good shot. Front left portion of the green and a birdie opportunity coming up.
Boy, that's got to be a mishit there. That came up well short.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 6 under par. Frank, from this vantage point here at the 12th, you can see why the old course, St. Andrews, are so iconic in the sport.
Well, this is a fun hole as we start to sort of head back to the village of St. Andrews. Hole's called Heathery. There's a big crop of heather on the left, and there's 4 little pot bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway, so you've really got to be cognizant of those. But good time to take the head cover off if you're a long hitter, and then you've only got to worry about that one pot bunker just short of the green.
I thought maybe that ball could get through, but instead it's down into the heavy stuff. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And he'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. Moving on now to the par 4 13. Frank, what's the strategy here?
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called Nicks, and then the other 2 up ahead, once again, they're called the Coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left center, you will actually have a full view of this green. Left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot, good look at the green.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
An outside look here for birdie. This from 7 feet. That's going to slide on by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Frank, you can actually play this 14th hole by taking a detour to another hole on the front side. Explain.
Yeah, that's the 4th hole. The 4th hole is adjacent to the 14th, and if you're in a little bit of trouble off the tee, there's nothing wrong with playing the 14th as a zigzag style par 5. So that means the drive, if it doesn't go down the right, you go further left and then back to the green. But it's a safer way, but a much longer option.
Frank, there's a perfect example of the difference in the way the game is played in Scotland and the way it's played in the United States. In the U.S., in the air, you fly the ball to the whole location. Here, you play that baby right on the ground. That was well done.
Yeah. Biggest problem is when is the ball going to stop? And that's what you have to judge.
We arrive here at the 414-yard par 450. Drive here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance, positioned between two prominent humps down the road just a bit. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
"11 feet away." Yes, well read there. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. Now another par for the 16th, Frank, and another hole where precision off the tee is going to be paramount.
Yeah, the norm off the tee is really to avoid a series of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose. I've never really figured out why they're called that, but it's not the place to be, that's for sure. Stay short of those is the safe line, and then a little pop bunker once again in the front left of the screen called the Weg. That's also to be avoided. Another difficult green. Looks a little simpler from the fairway, but miss your mark with the yardage and you'll pay a premium. With that breeze coming off the left, that was an excellent tee shot. Held it up against the breeze.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Chance now for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Nope. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this really is an amazing hole, the road hole, 17 at the old course.
Yeah, the biggest problem really is the tee shot right in front of you. How brave are you? How much can you take it over the corner of that clubhouse? You'll see a sign in front of you, the old course hotel. Ideally, you want to take it over the U in course, and that should find the center of the fairway. You go a little further right of that, then you better hit it long.
This one starting up that left side.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
And set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. "15 feet away. Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind up a shot back. Right, the 18th hole at the old course, when you stand on the tee, it doesn't look like much. But when you begin to factor in all the greats who have played, well, then it is quite the hole.
It certainly is. Remember the great putts like Constantina Rocca making it from the front to try and get in a playoff with John Daly. Jack Nicklaus driving the green. It's all been made possible by the ambitious player here. You've got to swing it across the Swilcan Burn, out of bounds on the right and beyond the screen, but it is reachable. But the mere mortals, they'll aim a little left. They'll aim at the clock face on the R&A building.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. This will move to his right for birdie. Oh, boy, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. And a little too much movement on that. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that will be a score of 68 here in round 2. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation. EA The leader is Chris Kirk. He's currently at 8 under. And the golfer we'll be watching, definitely in contention, just 3 shots off the lead. Oh, this doesn't look promising.
Too hard. It's in the burn.
Oh, and that runs all the way through on these rock-hard fairways
Not a
and
good
into
start.
the burn. Here it went a big mistake off the tee. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
Opening bogey on the first. Not good.
Okay, good putt there,
Just.
but it is a bogey here at 1. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with the prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course, because the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second. And so misses the fairway on the second hole. Add to that the bogey at the first. This is far from a dream start.
So from the rough, here's his second at 2.
Come on, getting close. Spin.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Yes, he's got it back.
Yes!
Straight back on the
Really
next hole.
roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. And he'll move now to 5 under par. Up next here at St. Andrews, the 370-yard par 4 third. Best to drive it left center to avoid a cluster of bunkers down the right side of the fairway. The real challenge comes on the approach, with Cartgate Bunker coming into play.
Lovely drive.
That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one safely on the short grass here at the third. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second.
What a shot, getting close for
Nothing
birdie.
wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Nicely done. And things looking
Get it.
good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And he will definitely not say no to that. Right now at the 4th hole.
Yeah, long par 4. Two choices, with his game enough to drive it down the right or down the left, which is a much wider piece of fairway.
I hope you stayed straight. 6-mile-an-hour wind off the right.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Kick forward.
Well, that was ambitious. There's not a lot of green on that right side, but safely on.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
Speed, not break, will be the issue here as he picks up momentum going down
Turn.
the slope.
Too fast.
Boy, that's going to come up short. Never quite had enough to get there.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Well, here's a real scoring opportunity. The first par 5 on the front side at St. Andrews, the 5th hole. It's only 514 yards. That green, how's this, is a football field deep. The key here, yet again, avoiding the big bunkers. They're called the Seven Sisters bunkers off the tee. If you do that, you'll have a great chance to get home in 2.
Get over there. Wind should bring it back off the right. Which it does, but too far. Too much club.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Oh, it's leaked right.
That is a really good shot on him. 2 on this par 5, but work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Can we get it close? Good luck putt.
Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. 4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day. You gotta love the names of the bunkers here, don't you? They tell you all you need to know. Those coffin bunkers, you hit it in there, you're dead. Here we are now at the 374-yard par 4-6. It's a blind tee shot over a mound. The key here, avoiding the coffin bunkers on the left and a series of bunkers on the right.
Let's go low. Try and drive the green.
That one up the right side. And that will be more than
No
adequate.
chance.
It's safely into the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on
Down to
this
8.
front side. And that's going to move him to 8 under. Now, 7th hole here at the old course, Frank.
Ideal line, just hit your tee shot over the March stone. And the bunker on the 11th green actually often comes into play, called the shell bunker. So anything a little bit right of that, but very difficult green for the approach shot coming up.
Take a little short club. Get it safe on the fairway. Nice shot.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
Fly
Good
past
chance
the
at
pin.
one.
No. Oh yeah.
A little long as we can see and a little to the right, but it's still makeable if you hit a good one.
Oh, no problems at all. But
On a roll.
perfect. It is in for birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. Right now at the par 3 8th, and how challenging is this hole?
Well, it's caught short on the scorecard, but massive green. The problem here is trying to hit it close. A lot of little subtle breaks and undulations in this green, and often you see long, long birdie putts here.
Soft. Not too bad.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. A look here at birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Bunkers,
Good comeback
and more
after 1 under
bunkers.
first round.
So this hole's only 347 yards as we close out this front side with the par 4 9.
4 shots back
They're called
after round 1.
Boses and end hole bunkers, and they're right in the middle of the fairway. So it's all about the tee shot, putting it in a good spot. If you do, you're walking out of here with a 3, or you could knock it on and maybe bump one in, putt one in for an eagle.
That's
Oh, this is going to be
driven
way
the green.
down there.
Slow down.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive
Possibly
in
straight.
1.
Breaks one way, then the left. To the right. Let's have a look.
Will that
Close.
stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that will make
6
this
under,
an
front
even
9.
30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par.
In the lead by 1.
As we begin the backside here at St. Andrews, you can really feel the history. This hole named in honor of the legendary Bobby Jones, who won the 1927 Open and the 1930 Amateur. Obviously, 1930 was his Grand Slam year. He retired, by the way, at the age of 28.
See if we can get another driven
And
green.
founded and built with Alistair
Not like
McKenzie
that.
Augusta National. So a little bit of history lesson
Out to
as
the
you
right.
play this 340-yard par 4 10th. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
Skip forward. Great pitch.
Ah, that's a high-quality shot right there. Not much left here for birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a 6th consecutive birdie, and he gets it to 12 under par. Frank, another famous hole, this time the par 311.
Yeah, this hole was made famous by the left bunker, which is called the Hill, where Bobby Jones, when he first played St. Andrews, couldn't get the ball out of the bunker, so in the end he actually ripped up his scorecard. A lot's changed since then, but the hole hasn't lost its luster.
Let's try a little finesse. Just want to try and drop it over the top of the bunker. Really bit risky, but go, go. Not easy to get off.
Gonna have to accelerate through the
Tried
sand here to
when I was
give
at
this
St.
enough
Andrews
carry.
last year watching the Women's Open, and it was pretty impossible, to be fair. A little setup, and it was extremely difficult to get out. I think myself a little
Okay,
clown,
not
but it's
bad
me.
out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Nicely
Good
done.
par.
As he
Move
rolls
on.
that in for his par, and he'll remain at minus 12. Frank, how do do you like the 12th hole here at St. Andrews?
Well, it's a beautiful par 4. You start to see the village of St. Andrews in the background, Eden Estuary to the right, and also decision time. If you're long enough, it's certainly worth having a crack at this par 4 with your tee shot. But if you're not a long hitter, then you've really got to worry about those 4 beautifully and well strategic positioned bunkers in the middle of the
Here, I
fairway.
hope the wind brings it back in. Does. We need it to kick a bit more to the right. Roll around the bowl. Don't stick at the top. Roll around, catch the slope. Catch the slope. Perfect drive.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Oh, yeah. I mean, some days you
Just nipped in the back
can't
door
miss,
there.
and this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk away with an eagle. Here's a great hole, the 13th. It's 418 yards. The key, and you can see it as plain as day, is to stay away from those coffin bunkers. They are nasty. The approach should be aimed right at the center of this gigantic double green. This one starting a little left off the tee.
Away with that. Just catches the rough.
Well, that drive was
Too bad.
enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
He's in a good spot, 126 yards left to the flag. And the ball's sitting on a little bit of an upslope,
Go.
nothing too dangerous.
Don't spin backwards. That's right.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Just get it close.
Got it there, but not quite on
Really
target.
dropped it in the hole.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13.
Par.
And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field.
Could win this Open Challenge.
What are we looking at here at the par 5-14?
Out of bounds on the right, and those
That's all
little
again.
series of pot bunkers called the birdies. Now, if you get in trouble here, you can bail out with your second shot down the left, which is the 4th fairway. That's one other option of playing this par 5. But a good tee shot,
Skipped quite a lot of
and you can
tournaments in
certainly
this
go
season,
at this
to be
for 2.
fair. Just ticking off some off the quest list. Maybe next season I'll do a proper full season again. See how many majors I can win.
And
That
now
was poor.
problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee.
Just got to hack it out. Just get it up there somewhere. Aim this way to account for the slope. Yeah, good shot. Not much more you could do from there.
Frank, you surprised that one came out as well as it did?
Certainly, Rich. This hole at one stage looked very problematic, but now, back in the fairway, you never know.
Need it to try and hit the slope and kill it dead. Too much.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie.
Just get it close.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Frank, the 15th here at the Old Course, just a classic example of links golf, where you might be aiming for something that isn't even on the golf course.
Exactly. There's a nice line there in between the 2 humps that you can see in front of you off the tee. If you keep looking down, you'll see the church steeple. That's the perfect line for the tee shot. Got to be careful with the second shot coming up.
How's that
You
stayed
see
left?
the 16th tee and out of bounds to the right
Winds
of this
off the
green,
left.
and that little pot bunker that protects the front.
A roll out onto the fairway. Yeah. Not bad.
That was
Got away with that.
50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
Stayed out left as well. And play the wind to bring it back towards the hole.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now this for another birdie.
Golfers do so much work on starting the ball on line, and it's for this kind of putt, the straight, flat one.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the
I don't think he can
15.
beat this career mode.
He's gonna hold on to that
brilliant.
three-shot lead.
I think the game's very good. It's a shame I don't think they're going to do a new one.
Frank, the 16th hole.
Tried the PGA
There
Tour
was a time in my life
2K25, wasn't
when
a
I was in
fan.
fourth grade. I would have really enjoyed
not
hitting
as immersive, I don't think,
nose.
for
But that's
me.
not a good thing here.
Well, I'd like to think you graduated past fourth grade, but and if you did, then you'd be very aware of the principal's nose. You'd hit it left, it'd be a little longer in for your second shot.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Oh, that's rubbish. Hold the green.
Okay,
Just.
that's acceptable there. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right, lead maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 14 under.
Time for the road hole.
Frank, this may well be the most famous hole in the world. It's the road hole here at the Old Course, number 17.
Yeah, without doubt, Rich. The vistas have changed over the years. There used to be a series of railway sheds down the right, and you had to hit it over across those. Now you hit it off across the corner of the hotel. So blind tee shot, further right you go, the shorter and the better angle you have in. And you need a good angle in because you mentioned it, road hole, it's got the road hole bunker that sits perfectly in that left front of this par 4 green.
Just.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie.
Let's get it close.
This could be a good one.
Spin.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Nope.
Just missed.
No problems
Big
there.
break.
That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Well, when you stick your tee into the hallowed grounds here on the 18th at the Old Course at St. Andrews, Frank, you know you're playing a piece of history.
And a chance, too, to finish it off in style because this par 4 is reachable. A lot of people will aim at the clock tower, which is on the R&A building in the distance. That's a little left of this green. Hey, if you feel a little brave and you want to make a hero of yourself, just aim a little
Straight
further right,
down the middle.
exactly where the green is. Avoid the valley of sin, and you might just have a wee grand at the end of the day.
Valley of Sin, exactly where I've gone. Makes for an interesting putt.
Now, to possibly finish this round in grand style, a long look for eagle.
Oh, he just made up the hill.
Nope, that'll be short, maybe by a good 10 feet. This is an 11-foot putt.
3 whack the green, I think. Yeah,
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet.
parred my way in.
Okay, safely in for his par at 18. That's
14
going to be
under
a
after
third
round
round
3.
score of 63. Very, very good. So it'll be a 54-hole lead for our featured golfer. Even for someone with this much experience.
Should be able to hold on for the victory in round 4, but we'll find out.